Welcome to Hard Magic Wisdom. In today's video, I want to logically prove that there is no way to get out of the soul trap. And by this, I mean existence itself is the trap. Because if you only think that the soul trap means, well, we are being put in some sort of pods, and then we are now in this virtual reality, and then maybe we can get out of the pods, that's one thing. But then, even if we get out of the pods or do whatever, then now existence will still go on, and you cannot get out of the existence itself. And because we can see that existence is capable of all sorts of creativity in the positive way, it is also capable of all sorts of creativity in the negative way. So it created art and music. But if you look at school books, you see a long line of medieval torture instruments. And this is also an aspect of existence. That's what existence does. It comes up with all sorts of things. So now if existence goes on, and maybe we solve all our current problems, then now there is still existence and an eternity ahead of us in which there will be more creative things. And another word for creative is also a novelty. And what this means is that before, this particular aspect was not known to the universe, and then the universe expanded itself to be now discovering something new, which is then a novelty or a creative new act. And it's even hard to say what is better, to have a universe that is not creative, that would just go on forever, existence would go forever and be very boring, or to have existence that is creative, and every now and then something new will be discovered out of nowhere, and this something new then could introduce some sort of problems, like the problem of pain that we have currently. And maybe one day will come where the pain problem is solved because all of existence has come to some sort of harmony and some sort of solution where the pain is not here anymore. But then there is still the rest of existence with more unknowns, more creativity, more novelty. And who says that none of this will pose a problem anymore? And as I said, the other way would be that there is no novelty anymore. And I'm not sure if that is better, if that would be better, because it would be very boring. And also here's a thought experiment. If there was a button and someone gave it to you and you could press it, and if you press it, then all of existence will delete itself. There will never be existence anymore. This would then solve the problem of any potential pain in the future. And the question is if you would press it. And personally, I think I wouldn't press it right now. And it depends on the exact setup of the experiment. I mean, if I could press it whenever I wanted, then I would most definitely not press it right now. I would wait for it to get really bad and maybe press it then. But if the question is you can press it now, or you won't have this choice again for a very long time, then you would have to think about it. You would have to make some calculations in your mind of how bad it can get. But still, it seems kind of crazy to press it, because you just don't know what is going on with the universe, what it's doing. And now to just press it in a situation where there is no immediate pain seems also not correct to me. I don't think I would press it. And probably there is no button. Existence, the word itself means that it exists. So we know that existence is here right now. So where would existence go? I don't think existence can be suddenly gone, disappear. where would it go? So we are all in the position of having an eternal experience of existence, or maybe on and off, like you go to sleep at night and then experience goes away for a little bit and then it comes back. Maybe it's also like this, that there are very long stretches of period where experience goes away, but I don't think it can go away altogether. And let me just make like a very quick section for the atheists and the materialists. You know, every other type of belief system or philosophy has the idea that your experience is eternal because of some sort of soul or some sort of rebirth or whatever. And the atheists and the materialists are the only guys who say it's not like this. They say matter creates the experience, and that's just a very big leap, because matter is very different from experience. And how would you get from here to there? How would you get experience from matter? So I think it's more logical to say that experience and existence just is. This is what the universe is doing. It's doing experience and existence and all sorts of games. And yeah, so the universe is like crazy, marvelous, and crazy, crazy. So it creates all this abundance of beauty, which is fantastic. But then apparently it also creates some people who have the desire to inflict pain on others intentionally. So this is also what the universe is doing. It's generating this desire in some people or some aspects of itself. So if it's capable of doing this, then it's capable of a lot of things. And even if it's capable of solving this particular problem at some point in the future, then it is still capable of creating new problems for itself in the future, or weird sorts of new types of desires or options or pathways to go down. So in summary, if you think consciousness is eternal, then you are already in an eternal trap, because as we can see, the universe just kind of does what it wants, and it comes up with all sorts of things, good ones, and things like pain, which are annoying under certain circumstances, and there is no end in sight. So how do you get out of existence? How do you get out of this? You can't. Even if there was also nested in this thing some sort of soul trap that would include pods or some other trickery that would keep you like in an even smaller loop of being trapped, and things like the memory reset, which are also maybe annoying depending on whether you like them or not. But even if there was like no memory resets, you're still trapped in eternity with an existence that is very crazy in every meaning of the word. So like positive and negative crazy. So it's all just very logical. So this is the only conclusion that I can come to. And if you have any ideas on this, let me know. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.